Right, look around Monteriggioni for circuit boxes. Rebecca's little doodahs, they'll reroute small amounts of electricity to the power line underneath the villa. Don't ask me how they work. If I understood that, I wouldn't be the fella hiding the van.
I'm back.
Just in time. The sun's rising.
Yes! It's booted. We're good to go.
Did you miss me? No? Anyone? Hello? Am I speaking out loud? Hello? Workaholics.
Let's get started.
As you may have noticed in the van, I've made some improvements to the Animus, and I've also patched in a new VR training program. Here you can show off all those flashy moves you picked up from your ancestors. Let me open one of the missions.
Order! You can't hit me!
You can access more VR missions through the Animus desktop. As you complete training sessions, I'll add additional challenges. To stop your subconscious from rejecting Ezio's later memories, you're gonna have to live them in the order his genome recorded them. Highlight sequence 2 for me, Desmond. Good, now select it and you're gonna see the memories inside. Once you've unlocked a memory, by accessing this menu, you can relive it as many times as you want.
But what if there are memories I just want to forget?
Desmond, this is very important. If you need to take a break, log out of the Animus. You can leave the machine whenever you like.
I'm all set to go. Don't worry.
One last thing. As you raise your synchronization by executing events the way Ezio lived them, you might even discover some repressed memories. Okay, let's get started. Select the first memory.
Desmond, I've been looking at those gibberish 5-digit codes from the end of Subject 16's files, and I seem to have discovered a remarkable coincidence. The codes correspond perfectly with coordinates inside the Animus. I've tagged the landmarks, pinpointed by the coordinates with eye icons in the database. Now, odds are you won't find anything there, but, well, who knows?
Calmatevi. The pain will end soon.
Where have you brought me?
Nowhere, Messere. A man left you here.
Did he say anything?
Only this. You are to meet Messer Machiavelli in front of the Mausoleo di Augusto. Let me help you get dressed.
The same man who brought me here gave me these clothes?
Si, Messere.
Roma.
Yes. Or what is left of it since the Borgia came to power.
And the Mausoleo?
Unfortunately, you cannot see it from here.
How about from the top of that church?
Yes, but the stairs up are closed.
That should not be a problem. Vi ringrazio di tutto quello che avete fatto per me, buona donna. Addio. I need to find the doctor. My arm. Oh, that hurts. Oh, merda! Salute. I require medicine.
Let me look. Someone your age cannot recover from a wound like this with medicine. Here is something to dull the pain. You will heal over time.
Grazie.
4 out of 5 doctors would suggest leeches, but they have not proven effective against such things. However, I can recommend several good colleagues around the city. Do you need anything else?
I have ground mollusk and foxroot decoction here. Great for toothaches.
Someone my age. Imbecile.
Come to worship or pass.
I've never seen a stranger man.
The office of the Chancellor.
Fate la carità.
Che sei lassù.
My back.
Gone out that a peasant is resisting arrest. We will show him how things operate under the Borgia.
Machiavelli can wait.
I hope the guard don't suspect.
I will.
Gadget.
This district is run by thieves and
I caught one of those bastardi who was stealing from my giardino.
Avete qualche moneta da
command of the faithful force. Entertainments include the execution of all the ripari on these thieves. As the people all love El Duca, he expects a large turnout.
How do your cugino's wife look?
Insane! Must I check his
They have always been wearing shirts, especially during the day. I try to work for the Maestro myself. An alley and beat me for 10. Tocchi sallusti a chiarezza.
I highly recommend the maestro of the old art shop in the Via de Condat.
La Guardia will not tolerate any more the types of abuse recently committed. You stand warned. Penalties will be unduly harsh until the situation is stabilized. Whatever this was about, there is a killer loose! The Concilio Rionale would like to extend a warm welcome to all faithful pellegrini come to worship or passing through on their travels. The office of the Chancellor is at your disposal for all requests pertaining to your name. The recent outbreak of disease swine in Campania has now spread to the lower Rioni. As drastic as it may seem, the city has requested all the poor to be slaughtered and eaten as soon as possible. Would whoever stole the child from the Madonna and child in the war about the cheese merchants, please have the cheese
Make way for the Guardia a Cavallo!
will thank you. The Concilio Rionale would like to extend a warm welcome to all faithful pellegrini come to worship or passing through on their travels. The office of the Chancellor is at your disposal for all requests pertaining to your name. Following last week's fire in Marione, all lay priests are to carry a bucket of water as well as a lamp with administering discipline among their parishioners in Aegon. The recent outbreak of diseased swine in Campania has now spread to the lower Rioni. As drastic as it may seem, the city has requested all the poor to be slaughtered and eaten as soon as possible. The Camera Rionale asks all bankers to please park their wagons and carriages responsibly. The guard has been instructed to remove offending vehicles and excuses such as it was only for a moment will not be tolerated. The recent outbreak of diseased swine in Campania has now spread to the lower Rioni. As drastic as it may seem, the city has requested all the poor to be slaughtered and eaten as soon as possible. Following last week's fire in Marione, all lay priests are to carry a bucket of water as well as a lamp with administering discipline among their parishioners in Aegon. The Concilio Rionale would like to extend a warm welcome to all faithful pellegrini come to worship or passing through on their travels. The office of the Chancellor is at your disposal for all
Report all crime to the Guardia!
your day. Would whoever stole the child from the Madonna and child transfer in the war about the cheese merchants, please have the decency to return it. God will thank you.
She was beautiful.
She was, until that porco defiled her. I wish he'd just killed her. I wish he'd just killed La Mia Amata. People who saw her grow up cheered when he spat on her. Smiles on their faces when her neck...
I understand.
How can you? My Livia was innocent.
I have lost family to the rope, to treachery.
Il Carnefice watches from his home on the hill above. He threatens to hang me if I cut her rope.
When you are ready, take her down. I will deal with Il Carnefice.
Nice work down there.
Not my best. But it's hard to make art with poor material.